Hi, I'm Chad Burnson with Palo Alto Networks, and I'm here with Rick Howard, Chief Security Officer. It's good to see you.
Oh, it's great to be back in the studio once more.
In the studio, Rick, we're staring down the barrel of RSA 2014.
Yeah.
Lots to do, as always. You're giving two presentations throughout the show, so I wanted to tee up a little bit what you're going to be talking about. Take me through Stuxnet. What you'll be talking about for Operation Olympic Games.
This is my favorite story, all right? I love the story. I'm not talking about anything new technical in this presentation, but it is such a fantastic story that it just has to be told from front to back. When you get to the end of it all, it's really the U.S. and Israel planning this attack over 5 years, okay, developing new technology, right, deploying it into a place that they weren't ever going to go, and finally destroying critical infrastructure in a nation that we were not at war with, all right? So this is all breaking new ground for everything. And at the end, there are assassinations, one assassination and an assassination attempt. So it's like a Jack Ryan spy novel, all right? So it's going to be a fantastic story. I can hardly wait to tell it.
And this was a seminal event. I mean, we're just starting to really get our heads around why this was so big for cybersecurity, for the intelligence community, for everything. And you're going to drill down on that.
Yeah, you know, lots of things happen in the cybersecurity community, right? And a lot of this kind of goes by and you kind of go, well, I'm not sure what it means, all right? But let's take a moment and talk about what it was. We destroyed infrastructure in a company we weren't at war with, all right? So it has never been done before, ever, all right? And so we should take a moment and think about what the impact is to us going forward. What it really means in the long run is that that's not the last time we're going to see it. General Hayden, one of the former NSA folks, said, you know, we've crossed the Rubicon. And we can't put that genie back in the bottle and use whatever metaphor you want. Other countries are going to try this at some other point down the road. We just need to wait for it.
So we'll have that, and also at RSA, you're going to be talking about the cybersecurity cannon, which we've been playing with a little bit. Tell us about this.
I've been playing with this idea for a couple of years, that we as the cybersecurity community has this rich grouping of literature and novels and nonfiction stories that talks about our community. It talks about how we got from where we were in the past to where we are right now. It talks about how we behave as a community in terms of people and things like that. So I believe there is a cybersecurity canon, a list of books that we should all consider in the community to be something that is fundamental that we should all have read by now. All right, so we have gathered about 20 of these books that we are saying are candidates for the canon, and we're going to present them at RSA and see what everybody thinks. And
we've been looking at some of those candidates on our Palo Alto Networks blog over the last couple of weeks. But to be clear, we're not talking about strict technical, super academic literature here.
No, there's plenty of technical books out there that are really good. Okay, what we're really looking for, the definition of canon, is something that is completely true. It was true when they wrote it, and it's continued to be true today. A lot of technical books were good when they first came out, but they kind of lose their flavor after a couple of years. These are things that you're gonna have on your bookshelf, and you can always pull them out and learn something new, or learn it again because you forgot about it the first time you read it.
We'll keep the canon alive.
Yeah, we'd like to be able to keep this going every year. We'll roll out another set of books and see what everybody thinks.
Rick, we'll see you at RSA.
All right,
we'll see you at RSA.